Good Friday evening, everybody. Hope you've had a good week. It's been kind of a quick one out there. It looks like things are going to be decently quiet into next week, if not a little bit on the rainy side, and we may see some rumbles of thunder out there as well. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek from WDEF News 12 in downtown Chattanooga, Tennessee, keeping the Tennessee River Valley updated on what's going on. We cover the areas of northern Georgia, northeastern Alabama, southeastern Tennessee, and a small portion of western North Carolina, so just orienting you to see where we are and again where we cover. Going to be seeing again some pretty mild conditions into tomorrow. Numbers back in the lower 60s, but cooling off a little bit before we warm back up again. And again, what looks to be a pretty mild week coming up will be accompanied by a lot of rain showers. We'll get into that coming up here in just a little bit, so stay tuned for more there. For the almanac page, no rainfall specifically again for today. We might have picked up a few dribbles of rainfall, but not enough to register in the rain gauge, so we are officially behind for the month. But as of right now, we're about 2 inches ahead for the year, so doing okay on precipitation and decently close to the temperatures to where we should be for this time of the year. Comfortable out there, but on the cloudy side. About a planet away, fourth rock from the sun, the view from the Perseverance rover, exometeorology, the study of weather on other planets, and the latest weather report from about November 28th, showing a high temperature of minus 6.7 in Jezero crater and a low of 114.7 degrees below zero. Want to know more about the weather recording station on the rovers out there from Perseverance and Curiosity? Find out more at mars.nasa.gov to find out more about what's going on. Meanwhile, closer to home, more chances of rainfall possible early on Saturday, clearing out as we go into Sunday, and then reappearing as we go toward Monday. We also will see a bit of a downturn in the temperatures, but it will be rather on the mild side, which means if we're out for a round of golf coming up as we go into early Saturday, not really a good idea with rain and thunderstorms out there, but you might get lucky to avoid the rainfall, maybe not so much the gophers, somebody called spackler, and looking at temperatures tomorrow rather on the mild side out there. A few light rain showers taking place over the Tennessee River Valley, but that's about it. Our latest storm system is on the way. It has slowed down a great deal, leaving behind a trail of stationary fronts. So as this part of the storm system starts to slice its way through, we will see better chances of showers and thunderstorms as we go into Saturday. Meanwhile, back to the west, a parking lot full of storm systems are going to be trying to make their way across the Rockies, and that is where our supply of unsettled weather is going to be coming from in the next few days. So, running the numbers into tomorrow morning, early Saturday morning, mainly just cloud cover, more rainfall works its way through about dawn patrol or so. That's also where we will see the best possibility of thunderstorms, but once again, we're not seeing anything in the way of severe weather. The line clears the area as of lunchtime. We'll be seeing some clearing skies back to the west, a break in the rainfall from Saturday into Sunday. Chilly on Sunday morning, temperatures back in the lower 30s, and by Sunday afternoon and evening, that is where the computers start throwing in more chances of rainfall. Not a great deal, but we will be seeing some potential of them out there, and the best potential will be coming up again as we go into Monday. One thing to warn you about if you are traveling, again, right along the Tennessee-North Carolina state line, for the News 12 viewing area, the only county affected is, again, southeastern Moore County in Tennessee. But again, if you are traveling, this is a wind advisory for that area that will be seeing wind gusts of approximately 40 miles per hour plus, and in some of those mountain passes, driving a high-profile vehicle like an RV, SUV, or an 18-wheeler could be choppy. So keep an eye out on traffic, keep an eye on what's going on the road ahead of you. That will remain in effect until 10 o'clock Eastern Time on Saturday. Please, again, use caution out there. Wet roadways is not going to make things any easier, but that is going to be something to watch, again, very carefully what's going around you. The bulk of the heavier amounts of wind will be coming through early on Saturday morning, but we will not be seeing too much of a major problem. Rain shower chances begin through Saturday into early Saturday afternoon, leaving the area. So by early Monday morning, all we will have received have been a fraction of an inch. But then next week, more chances of rainfall over the next several days. It does not look to be a major flash flooding situation, but some of these numbers, remember, all that rainfall's got to go someplace, and with leaves off the tree, it's autumn, debris comes down from the trees, blocks up roads and grates and drains and places like that, and if one area gets more rainfall than another, you may see the possibility of backed up water onto the roadways and debris, so please let's be careful out there through all of next week. And remember, this forecast that you're looking at here is only timed out until about Wednesday. We may be seeing the potential of even more rainfall than this going into next weekend. Tomorrow's chances of showers and thunderstorms early, then clearing out, just cloud cover expected, with temperatures back in the mid to upper 50s to lower 60s throughout the rest of the forecast there for just tomorrow. Now, taking a look way ahead, next Monday and Tuesday, more chances of scattered showers, and again, maybe some thunderstorms taking place with even more moisture coming in. Wednesday into Thursday, another storm system sets into our direction, which gives us even more chances of rainfall, and that is followed hard on by another chance of showers and thunderstorms by the time we hit Saturday. Now, there is a possibility flying north into around the northern plain states, the Great Lakes. We could be looking at a decent amount of winter weather, not so much for us at this time, so good news on that. But there is some possibility from what it looks like right now, a slim possibility, and again, keep in mind this is going to be coming up as we go into next Monday. So we are talking about Monday the 12th of December. There might be some winter weather possibly that makes its way a little bit further down our directions, and again, mainly into portions of the Appalachians, east of Knoxville, and again, mainly north and east of the News 12 viewing area. Is it possible? Yes. Those forecasts that you're seeing on social media saying big snowstorm and maybe the possibility of huge winter weather, take those with a grain of salt, because this is a very far amount out, and the closer you get to an event, the more accurate it becomes. Looking at something that is 384 hours out, that's not forecasting, that's wish casting, and it may look good on social media, good clickbait, I'll give you that much, but it is not something to take for straightforward. Again, with a grain of salt would be a very good idea. We'll keep our eyes on this, and yes, the winter forecast will change over the next several days, so again, just pay attention to what's going on, keep it tuned to News 12, and we'll let you know. Weekend forecast, again, we'll have that gap coming up as we get into Saturday, most of Sunday, and then early Monday morning we will be rain-free. Chances of showers and thunderstorms will remain with us from Monday, Tuesday, and you get the pretty good idea, and it looks like straight on over through next weekend, which could be pretty soggy. The good news is temperatures will be very mild, so we will not see too much of anything in the way of frozen precipitation anytime soon. The bad news is, of course, we've got showers and thunderstorms every single day, so please keep that in mind if you're going to be heading out the door next week for just about anything. A lot of people can't make their way home for the holidays because they are wearing the uniform of our country. So we started a new program to let you know what's happening for those on the home front who want to see what's going on, whether where the troops are in Iraq. Temperatures under mostly clear to partly cloudy skies in the 50s and 60s. Warmest number on this map from Najaf in the south central part of the country back to the lower 60s. And heading down to Central America to around the Honduras area, around Tegucigalpa, temperatures in the upper 70s near Sotocana Air Base. Winds a little breezy, so not too bad on the heat index. Want to know what's going on with severe weather? This is a great way to be informed. It's a weather alert radio, and you can now program them for which counties and which warnings you want to be alerted for. You don't have to get blizzard warnings for northern Idaho, so this is a very good way to make certain you stay safe at home. We have a video to help you do that that's available at wdef.com/weather, so tons of great weather information there, and that's available on our website, and you can catch more of that as well on my social media pages if you'd like to know more. I'm available out there someplace, and we'll have updates again throughout the rest of the weekend on our main webpage at wdef.com/weather. Again, so far no severe weather being seen in the forecast, so good news on that, but it will be wet, rainy, and windy at times. Updates, wdef.com. Got comments, questions, suggestions, find my email address down that direction, aonek at wdef.com. And of course, Chip Chapman will have your forecast getting you started on the regular part of the work and or school week. That'll be coming up Monday morning bright and early at 5 a.m. I'm Chief Meteorologist Austen Onek. Thanks for joining us for the latest edition of News 12's Weather Overtime, and stick around for a lot more throughout the weekend and into next week.